Hello everyone, this is culture reporter William B. Torres from the Collegian Times, and I'm standing in front of an iconic building in East Hollywood, once known as the Faultline. This was a safe haven for the LGBTQ community and just stone's throw from LA City College. But the pandemic shook things up here at the Faultline, as well as many other businesses in Los Angeles, and unfortunately, the legendary gay bar closed its doors.
But thanks to the video images of Michael Gyrox and the WeHo Times, we can revisit that slice of cultural life in Los Angeles.
This is Christopher Brown, and I'm so sad to hear about the unfortunate news that our beloved Faultline will be closing. Faultline was my neighborhood bar. Had so many fun nights there with friends for birthdays and just random Thursday night parties, going and having a good time. I can always escape to Faultline to get a great drink and know that I was going to meet somebody awesome, whether it be the bartender or just another person who was there to have a drink. Faultline staple here in the city, and it's definitely going to be missed.
I remember nothing more exciting and decadent than Sunday beer bust at Faultline. My friends and I would arrive once the party was in full swing, and the possibilities were endless. One Sunday, while I was cruising around the bar, I noticed one of my friends sitting on a shoe-shine chair station, which was furniture perfectly suited for Faultline's leather culture, while he was receiving an oral gesture from another patron. Javier Agundez, 44, Los Angeles, California.
Before the Faultline and before the Abbey, members of the LA gay community were in search of a nightlife and acceptance in one place. They found it in downtown LA at the new Venice Buffet. It opened in 1891. It was located roughly in the same place as the City Hall building built in 1928. The restaurant with live music gathered men inside, including what were then called she-boys. The newspaper reported that scandalous things were happening in closed boxes behind the private curtains inside the new Venice Buffet. The restaurant closed on May 21st, 1902. By 1960, the gay community found comfort in Silver Lake at the Black Cat Tavern. During the Sunset Strip curfew riots in 1966, also known as the hippie riots, the gay bar became the impetus for unprecedented resistance among the gay community and most visible example of the city's gay rebellion. The Black Cat Tavern was established in November 1966. 2 months later, on New Year's Eve, it was raided by undercover police. The undercover cops attacked several patrons inside the bar because several patrons from the same gender were caught kissing each other as they celebrated the new year. 14 patrons inside the bar were arrested for assault and public lewdness. The raid and subsequent protests inspired the first gay newspaper, The Advocate, in 1967. The Advocate, which began as Los Angeles newspaper for group Pride, which stands for Personal Rights Through Defense and Education, helped bring awareness to what was happening in the gay community during the Black Cat protest. Also in the 1960s, Judy Garland's then late husband, Sid Luft, bought a building in East Hollywood and named it Red Rouge. In 1963, Garland placed her handprints and signed her name on the cement floor behind the back bar. Since Judy Garland, the building was a haven for the gay community for over 40 years, and it was last known as the Faultline. It may be the end of the rainbow for the Faultline because of the pandemic, but history has showed the gay community to be resilient and optimistic. Los Angeles will continue to remain the vanguard of queer culture in America.